All right, streak of 22. We have the bomb bag. We have the red candle, which is the inferior but still very good candle. We started with 2 hearts, now have 3 already. And we have very good tier rate and middling damage. But all of that doesn't really matter because we have the red candle. And more importantly, this is going to be a mother run. So this should be interesting. But yeah, red candle is definitely going to make this a lot more manageable. This card is also going to make it a lot more manageable. That's actually a useful card. Floor 1 is pretty much the perfect time to get a Justice card. Just get a few resources to jumpstart your run. You know? Can never hurt to find a bunch of resources. Come on, probs. Time to bust out Mother or Famicom. Okay, so I did say we were gonna do a blast from the past after the Isaac portion from the stream. No, that's okay. I wanted that bomb. We're not going that far into the past. Sorry, lads. I already said that the game we're playing later on is 9 years old now. Mother is a tad bit older than 9 years. Why did that guy turn around? Did he actually dodge the fire? Nah, man. It's gotta be some weird pathing issue that he had there. Alright, Little Plum, you actually really tortured me yesterday. But today is a different day. A day where I have a red candle. And on this day, you shall not torture me. Alright. We get another health up, which means we have a nice stack of health at this point. And because of the mother run, we're just going to go on the alt path immediately. I don't know, it just feels right to do. If we're rolling the tough goal, I want to get on the tough path as fast as possible. Rocket League? Is Rocket League 9 years old? Alright, we've got Mars, which is... Mars. Which would get me into that in the curse room for free, but you know, I'm a huge fan of the Neptunus. Actually, I really like this item. It's more of like it turns you into a bit of a burst machine. It's not actually that great in boss fights, but you do need some value outside of those boss fights too, and Neptunus is just that. Really? Is that a sticky nickel? Wait, what? Wait, there was a dude there. Okay. And it's a sticky nickel out of the penny. Out of the golden heart. Rocket League was 9 years? Jesus Christ, now I feel old. I thought Rocket League was released like yesterday. That would have been too good to be true for it to be there, huh? Ooh. Hold up, speaking of too good to be true. I mean, that's okay. I guess with 15 cents we're gonna go into the store first. Do I have a DDR pad? No. I guess we can take that. With how often I get hit these days, that should pay for itself. Can I get this guy to open the path to that chest for me? Probably, right? Heck yeah. Good boy. Now I just need to find 2 keys. Because the first one is obviously reserved for the item room. Much as I want to open that chest and gamble on a key. Isaac's Tears. I'll take the question mark. Tag 0? That is a question mark. Pycross could also be it. Majora's Mask. We actually did a Majora's Mask playthrough fairly recently. I don't think I need to play through that game again. I enjoy the guesswork in chat though. Oh, come on. Whoa, okay, I got myself trapped there. Not my strongest fight, and somehow we also dodged the 11% devil deal. I mean, imagine that. He actually bullied me hardcore though. Wow, that was a murder. I guess we're gonna go to the cursed room. I'll be left with 1 heart still, which technically should be enough despite what my track record for this floor suggests. Great. What are we discussing? We're playing a different game later after the Isaac portion. And I announced it would be a blast from the past. And that the game released 9 years ago. But nothing more. And now chat is trying to figure out what game I'm talking about. Oh, there's a key. Good secret room location. Very good secret room location. Oop. One second. Five Nights at Freddy's was 9 years ago? Really? Jumper cables with red candle is not that great, and I'm very, very unlikely to drop that red candle. So I'm gonna roll it. I'll take a tarot card. Really? Another one? Game's on a mission to piss me off. Wait, there's like no draft. How did that not make it, dude? And now I'm out of... I need to save the last 2 bombs to stay on the alt path, so I can't go for that right now. It's not gonna be Undertale. No, it's not gonna be Undertale. I don't think the game was in chat yet. At least I didn't see it. I want that chest. It's about my pride now. Problem is, the only other hint that I can think about giving you would almost give it away immediately. NBA 2016. I'll take Ouija board, sure. That's a tier right up. Okay, the door is open. You're just making guesses that can't be close to the truth. Can confirm. All right, petrified poop. Sure. You figured out why you can't find the song that I hear play when you fight Ultra Grade? I think that was on the Discord just the other day. I used to have a link, but I don't anymore, unfortunately. Hey, Panic, thank you for the tier 2 sub and 40 months of support. Appreciate it. I want to go in there, but I don't know what my health situation is now. I know I'm not at like 1 HP or anything, but I think I'm on my last soul heart. And I don't necessarily want to lose that either. I should destroy these poops. I have petrified poop. Yeah, I definitely have full red hearts. I figured that. All right. Look, I like going for the question marks on alt path, but I also really like Bomber Boy. Okay. This is a long walk. This is a long walk to the item room. The Spectral surprisingly helpful with the destruction of those poops. I think it's mostly the Tech Zero that's to take the credit here though. The Tech Zero actually feels like it's going hard. This guy terrified me when he came at me. Ah! Now my own bomb bag is trying to assassinate me. Come on, man. I'm sweating enough when I'm here. Whatever Fire Emblem released that year. I have actually never played a Fire Emblem game. I don't think I ever will either. There's not really any interest in it. I'm down to 2 candidates. Well, was Fire Emblem the one candidate? One of the fates. That's quite horrible. Yeah, you figured it out, chat. Fire Emblem was memeage. I see. I see. I'll pay you, sir. I also get a lot of money from paying you. And I actually have plenty of soul hearts. Mom's bottle of pills. The other was Nuclear Throne. Oh yeah, Nuclear Throne is also one I want to go back to at some point. Oh god. That game was a banger as well. That game was just too difficult for me. Like... Like, my goal in that game was always to make it to loop 3 at least once. Because I wanted to see the police elite dudes that were exclusive to loop 3 and onwards, but I actually never got there. I made it very close a bunch of times. But never hit loop 3. How old is Breath of the Wild? That's a good question. I do not know. My second hint would have been we played it before on the stream. Which would have... Like when I said a blast from the past, I actually meant blast from the past in relation to the stream. Like something we've played before here. I have 0 keys. I'm gonna let that sit here. Hold up. We're gonna think about that one. Let me... Maybe I can get a Bombs-R key pill. Range down. Close. Balls not found. I hate to tell you, but this has nothing to do with balls. When you have 0 keys, picking up the item that makes almost nothing other than golden chest spawn, it's just not a smart decision. Especially if it's your first copy piece. Like, if it was my second, I probably couldn't say no. Even though it would still be a bad decision. But as the first, like, come on, man. Takes way too long to destroy all the mushrooms with these guys. Oh boy. That looks like it's gonna be my favorite boss again. This is the stream of bad decisions. I don't know. I think my streak would disagree. Definitely gonna take the potential massive tears up. Drops, you showed us your favorite boss 7th time this week. What? What's the reference I'm not getting? The tower spawns 12 troll bombs. What a great card to have the tarot cloth with. BFF. That makes the candle charge twice as fast, so that's incredible. Look, if I take that, I'm gonna have to take the tail. We're gonna see if / what we get in the devil deal, and then we're gonna make a decision. I didn't know Guppy's tail increased your chance of getting no room rewards. Yeah, it decreases the chance of getting room rewards, and in turn also massively increases your chance of the room reward being a golden chest. Like, it's no exaggeration that the subtext of the item says cursed ? I did not realize this was an XL floor. I kind of just assumed we had already gone to caves too. Bloodstone should be hilarious for this, right? So we've seen the store and both item rooms, which means we've seen pretty much everything there is to see on this run, on this floor. Actually, this is the last room. Treasure room and jobs spawn in the cathedral. That's a bit pointless. Wow, well, I thought the next room is also big. Like, if the game really wants to give me the middle finger, the next one's just gonna be Great Gideon as well. Even though that's not really supposed to be possible. Okay, pro tip, do not use the candle on these guys, because if you do, you're just gonna miss twice. They do that. Oh, there's 2 more dudes. Oh, don't use the candle on these guys either, because they also do that thing. Oh, dang it. How do I say don't use it and immediately do that? All right, cool. We get the box. Hermit. I kind of want that over the strength card. I'm going to use the strength card on the boss. On the other boss. Which is going to do absolutely nothing. Does it have to be the configuration where the thing drives around the room? There we go. 1 down. Oh, that's a good start. All right. We get the belt. We do not get a devil deal. We do get 2 more mushrooms to blow up. And 2 hearts to put in there. And then we do not forget about the key. We do not forget about the key. And the nice thing about the hermit is that we can just save it for the potential store. And because it's an upgraded hermit, if we ever find greed in the store, we can use the hermit to turn that greed store into a regular store. We can even fight greed first to get the money slash Steam sale, which we definitely need with the 50 or so cents we have. What about the guppy stuff? Still thinking about it. But considering I'm at 0 keys and guppy pieces, I don't know. Oh. You know, I sometimes wonder if this place is the part of the game with the biggest room diversity. Like, it's such an insignificant part of the runs. Once you've played for a while, that you don't really think of this place as a place with like many different rooms. But as it turns out, every time I come here, I see rooms, or at least one room that I haven't seen before. Like the first one in this escape sequence was new for me. It's interesting how much effort they put into the design of this place when they haven't given us a Delirium rework in a bunch of years. I'm gonna regret this, but I want to prove my point, and I have that hermit card to save a key on the next floor. Even though I would have liked to use that hermit card for a different purpose, I will instead use it to make my point. I also absolutely want to find the super secret room, but it's an XL floor, so how smart is that really? I'm gonna blow that up. I'm gonna go for a bombs or key pill. Paralysis. Sad. But at least it didn't do anything. You actually believe the escape was fun? It is fun the first time you do it. and maybe also the second and third time, but then. Unfortunately. Going to be really optimal, I would play the machine for a bit. Do I want to be really optimal? Kind of. I mean, I do get a bunch of money from that. And I'm currently on the orange aura. You know, the one that gives range. Which is the worst aura. Does anyone actually use the golden battery? I mean, if you have like the Book of Revelations and it's completely empty, then it's a net gain in health. Even if it's like almost fully charged, it's a net gain in health. So there's definitely moments for it. I can think of a bunch of scenarios where I would pick that thing up, but not with the red candle. Two of clubs. Okay, Stars card is actually kind of huge. Because that's gonna save me another key. And so it begins. Yup. Yup. Guppy's tail. Oops. All of that backtrack just to run back here. That's worth it though. Euthanasia with our 0.69 luck. Nice. That should put in some work. We have pretty absurd tier rate too. Now it's even more absurd. By virtue of that purity. Good. I'm so good at this game. And back to damage. Also good. Take the tail, they said. It's good, they said. I'm trying to get some keys. I mean, that's a fantastic pill. Not the one I was looking for. Man, I love winning coins. Ooh. Dollar incoming. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. All you know of the tail is that it's part of Guppy. It also drains you of your keys. That's kind of the whole point of it. Hence the whole curse subtext when you pick it up. Like, it's really good if you have the keys to support it, or if it just makes you Guppy. But if you just greedily take it as your first Guppy piece with no keys, you're probably gonna get burned. These one aren't even spawned by Guppy's tail. Like, those are just here. That has nothing to do with the tail. Winning coins, it's free gambling. I believe that's how they lure you in though. With the occasional win. I would still like to find piercing. Piercing is always nuts with Tech X. Especially with this amount of tier, right? I should go for these. Didn't it? Wait, what? Oh, yeah. All right. The horny boys. Yes, that is what they're called. Can this build execute Death's List? I guess sometimes. I hope it can. Like, the knife is gonna ruin things on the upcoming floor, but the knife's gonna be gone after that, so that's not really a factor. Oh, dang it. Every time, I said the knife is gonna ruin stuff. Every time it's a maze curse on floor 6. Oh, come on, that's just rude, dude. I can't kill that guy first. Every time it's curse of the maze on the mom floor, I just fully expect... Ooh, that was +1 damage. I fully expect for the game to yeet me into the mom fight. Golden bomb. Come on, I need a golden key, dude. That would be nuts. That was close. Oh. Okay, that was my fault. I could have totally done it in this room. between the booster pack. Queen of Hearts seems nuts here. Great. I'll take that, sure. Very low chance for us to make spawn here still, but there is a chance. And spawn is good. And the move speed is good too. Ah! Come on! Spawn on top of me like that. What is the maximum number of knives you can get in this game? I mean, theoretically, infinite. You can get a nice farm going of some sorts. Oh! Oh, brother. Oops. Sorry, I got a bit too excited there. Also, interesting to see. I did not know that euthanasia tears can actually kill a dude through a shield. Today I learned. Just like that, it was right to tell you to take the tail. Was it really right, or did I just get lucky? I think you know the answer. I think you know the answer, Twitch chat, but you tend to deny the truth, so I don't have too high hopes. Oh man, I mean, I'm not gonna execute Death's List in a room like this. I like how the euthanasia shots bounce too. If streamer correct equals lucky, if chat correct, skillful and knowledgeable Chad. Ooh, that's a good item. You get that one too, apparently. But I don't want that one. Alright, time to fight Big Mama. You ready, chat? I'm ready. Toxic Shock sure doesn't help Death's List. I mean, sure, but I don't care at this point. I mean, I guess we're gonna take that. I don't really want to get off of red hearts. I feel like Brimstone is like way less fun. Look at EID. Overrides Neptunus, overrides Flatstone, overrides Tech Zero. Like, come on, this makes the entire run. It robs me of everything that makes this run what it is. Like, not taking that. Wait a moment, mom is supposed to be a super Christian. Why does she have brimstone lasers? Yeah, she's not very good at being Christian. Did I forget about all the cards in the shop? No, I elected to take the strength card with me. Yeah, I did. But the strength card is pretty good, so it doesn't matter too much. Okay, we've got an XL floor. Again. Which means if we're lucky, we're gonna have a very short floor here. That makes me get even more gold chests. Beggars and Lovers card combo. I was mostly considering taking that Queen of Hearts all the way to Mom. Butt knife! All the way to Mother, because that's pretty nice if it can drop me a bunch of hearts into that fight. That being said, this build really shouldn't have a lot of difficulty with Mother. Yeah, Deathless is almost impossible here with the Toxic Shock, I'm afraid. Oh, I did it! And I got a bomb for my troubles. Ooh. Doesn't it also break on multi-segment enemies? Yeah, like it did with Carrion Queen there earlier. Because I killed the correct Carrion Queen, but because of the way her segments die, and every segment counts as a single enemy, it counted as me not finishing Death's List correctly. Fantastic. Okay, that was definitely mostly lucky, but I'll take it, especially since the end result is plus 0.5 tier rate. Well, I can't say no to these, especially since I can do this on easy mode. Wiggle Worm. Does Wiggle Worm break the tier cap? No, it doesn't. Otherwise, I might have given it a try. Crackjacks, more HP. And a great trinket in the Rainbow Worm. Long floor. But I mean, XL floors tend to be. Getting a bunch of resources here. Aside from torn photo, Taylor's been pretty underwhelming this run. Yeah, I mean, I'm just happy I got all these keys to actually open the chests with. But yeah, certainly not the best Guppy's Tail I've seen. But it still has some time. Ooh. Oh, hold up. If we can find a second one of those, that is gonna be GG. And that's not to say that I can't win the run as it is right now, but... would certainly make it a lot more clear. Taylor's gotten us butt knife. Ah, yes. My apologies. See, I think the problem is golden chests are just not good enough to like justify taking Guppy's Tail. Ooh, why did that guy get pushed? Oops. Right, he does that. Range up and a random heart, or range up and contact damage. I'm probably gonna go for the random heart. I mean, we're fine here. You're supposed to go into phase 2 before you do that attack, Mom. There we go. All played with a gold heart freeze. Oh yeah, I totally did that on purpose. Oh, I really thought that would block more tears. I guess only the blue candle can stop that. Alright, that was a bit more of a struggle than I thought. We weren't really close to death, but... where did that come from? Did the bomb back? Seriously? Oh my god, if I had half a heart there and died... GG.